Alrighty, next day here, and as you can hear in the background, there's some music playing. Dad's actually underneath the barn here, just redoing the plumbing because it was so bad in there, just hanging down, and we wanted it tucked up. So he's doing that right now. But if you look behind me, the mess is definitely less here. It is, Kayla and I have been going over what's going to be in the booth, what's going to be on Whatnot, what's going to be sold locally, and then also what is going to be on eBay. Now, a lot of this will end up in the booth. So if you do like some of this fabric and you're local, head to the booth where it's going to be like 30% booth and 70% Whatnot. And the eBay stuff is probably just going to be like the Husqvarna Viking embroidery machine and the big items like that we're not going to sell on Whatnot. And then all the trinkets are going to go on Whatnot also. So that's what we're doing now. We still have all of these records. Again, the record thing, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. But if you're local and you want a good deal on 500 records, hit us up on the face space. And we can probably strike a deal for all of these just to get them out of here, because I don't know. I don't have the time to go through and practice and look at each one, to be honest with you. I got about 50 that are good, that I know that are good, that I tested, but it took hours to do that. And we have loads of different storage units coming in the next week or so to catch up on content. So that's our life. You all know it's just a turn and burn, quick nickel over the fast dime. But if I can pass quick nickel over the slow dime, because they would be the same thing. But if I can pass on the savings to y'all, that you can also make some money, that is a win-win situation. So after the plumbing is done, like I said, we're going to do covering over the ceiling. And then after that, we can move everything into under the barn, which is going to alleviate a lot of space. We cannot wait for that to happen. And but other than that, we're just going to continue on trucking on today with this stuff and see what else happens. So we are done getting everything ready for Whatnot when it comes to the seamstress locker. And take a look right here. That is all the stuff. That's not even like the fabric. This is just the little stuff that we put in things that we're going to sell on Whatnot. And then all the fabric on top of that. And then what we're doing now, though, is I've decided to really just sell the Millionaire Locker stuff, because there was the video did really well on this channel and people were really excited. So we're going to have 110 items right here, and 99% of them are the Millionaire Locker. It is, there's not a whole bunch other things in there. There's a couple little hallmarks. But other than that, it's going to be everything that you saw on that video. What we're doing now is getting the merch ready. We did get new Miko stickers. I don't even know if we showed anybody these stickers yet. If you were at the meet and greet, you actually were able to get one of these. So Kayla did the Miko sticker right there. So you now get the Miko and the Willow. And right here, what we're going to do is we're going to have 80 ornaments for sale. I got to drill a hole in 80 of these, and then we're going to sign the back of them. And then we're going to put little hooks on them. These will be available for the buy it now and only on the show on July 19th. So if you want one, there's going to be only 80 of them, because that's all I have. And I'm going to drill a little hole and then sign all of them. And that will probably take me a while. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. Kayla's getting some keychains and stuff ready for the buy it now. The keychains here, again, they're going to be actually no more after this. Once they're sold out, they are sold out. And we are working on new merch and getting different ideas. So we're going to go ahead and get these going. So we signed an initial the back with the BTM and then our initials on the back of these. I did poke a hole in each one of these. And then we did order some really cool things, like a little hook, obviously, to go through theirs. And again, this will only be available on July 19th and in the Buy It Now section. And we'll go from there. But we got 80 of them. 80 of them are done. We're just waiting for the hooks to come in. Then we'll pre-pack them. Again, July 19th, only place you're going to be able to get these. So Dad is done with the plumbing, and it looks awesome. And we were talking about it, and we're not doing anything with the ceiling. I know everybody's going to be like, that's crazy. We're going to just stuff this stuff back up in the ceiling. Make sure all the pink fibers aren't showing, even if I got to tape some seams or whatever. And I can do that after I move stuff in. It just doesn't make sense to spend money on a ceiling just for a storage area. Like I said, we're not going to be spending a lot of time in there. It's literally a staging area for eBay and yard sale stuff to get put in there and then out. Money does not grow on trees, so we're trying to save some. Check this out. I just found a quarter. There you go. See? Penny earned is a penny found. And so we're not doing nothing with this. What I'll do is get some of those wire things, push that up, tape that up, push that up, and so you don't see any of the actual installation. And then we're gonna call it a day, because like I said, we're not gonna be in here a whole bunch. This is just a storage area. Over here we'll have the tools, over here will be all the storage area, but we've got to get this. It would take, you know, a couple days and $500 or something to get this thing done, if not more, especially if you go the wood route, and we don't have the time nor the money in that to do that for this. There's a bigger project that we're working on behind the scenes at this property that we're not going to show until it's probably done or getting done, and so, which is going to cost maybe an arm and a leg. So that's all I'll say about it. But it's going to be epic when it's done. But we have to save all of our money for that very specific thing. The ditch still has to get done, a ton of stuff. So that's why this is getting kicked to the back burner. Eventually, if I want to spruce this place up or whatever, which I doubt, we can do that, because in the next foreseeable future, in the next 5 years, you know, as Kayla and I continue to sell on eBay, do yard sales and whatnot, and continue on this line of work, that's all this is going to be. It's just a straight up work area where we can put stuff in here. We just needed the water to be gone, which it is, and that's the end of it type of deal. So that's what we're going to do. And I know a lot of people are going to disagree with it, but it is what it is. We have another thing that has to get done pretty soon. That's going to be, it's going to be awesome when it's done, but I think it's going to be very, 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 very pricey. But that's going to have to be done. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to clean out. There's an area in there that's a little bit wet, and I'm going to clean that out. We're going to go ahead and move the shelving units in. I'm going to go grab Grayson, back Grayson up right here, and start unloading everything in here, situate everything how I want it, and go from there. Like I said, then eventually we can go ahead and make these into little shelving units over here. We can put like stuff where it's on the wall and it looks really cool. But this is going to be really not anything that looks cool. It's just be very functional for us to put stuff in. And that's why we bought it, and that was the whole idea of it. So we're gonna go ahead, I think, grab some lunch. I think Kayla's getting a little hungry. She's getting a little hangry. She said, don't even film me, I'm out of here. So we're gonna go ahead, get some lunch, and then start working on this. Before we get extremely hot and sweaty by moving everything in Grayson into the barn, the dogs are out here running around. They love each other. I'm serious. These two are two peas in a pod now. Miko's doing really, really well. Her face is looking a lot better. And like I said, she's on her 1 or 2 things of antibiotics. And then again, a month from now, we'll start her heartworm. And then when that happens, none of this. No trotting around, no nothing, Miko. So get it out of your system now, because we'll have to keep you in the house and then on a lead, obviously, so she doesn't exert any energy. But right now, they said she can walk around because she's not on the treatment quite yet. They have to do a whole bunch of other stuff prior to that. And they're going to go ahead and just walk around a little bit. That's what they do. They kind of peruse around the area. And then in the heat of the day, Kayla and I are going to unload the trailer and then get the shelving stuff in there. And I'm just excited to get this stuff out of my way, inside of there, organized, and then the trailer actually cleaned and ready to roll.
I'm very impressed with this.
And then later on,
This is what broke off of our tomato plant.
Mm-hmm.
And I planted it in this pot.
And it's doing really well.
Yeah, it's thriving.
It's actually doing, I think we got to move those back in the sun.
I don't know. I feel like they were getting too much sun.
Too much sun? I don't think
they're getting sun now.
Yeah. I don't think tomato plants can get too much sun. Man, they got a ton of buds on. Maybe we'll keep them here for a while. Yeah. When these start going, look how many greens there are. Miko said, "Oh my goodness, there's so many. I don't see any back here." But yeah, all right, we'll
need to
kill
to where they are.
They got I think the tomatoes have got to see the sunlight.
Yeah.
Then it would make them red.
So I gotta definitely
get going on that.
this stuff out of the way.
Yeah, but they're doing good. Yeah. And then hopefully tonight maybe.
Look at the cantaloupe.
Yeah, our cantaloupes are doing cantaloupe things for sure.
They're thriving.
And then we did take a whole bunch of the peppers off. Took 7 peppers off. We think we only got green peppers, right? We don't think that we got any red peppers. I think that was a whole bunch of a lie. And then tonight, look at all the cucumbers. We have 6 cucumbers. I still need to go get vinegar, and then I can pickle these bad boys. I kind of let them get bigger now that I'm pickling them. Because, I mean, look at this one down here. And they grow so fast. like they grow incredibly quick, so we can get this done later on. But first, oh my goodness, this is what she does. The old grass bath. That's all she does. But first, how excited are you to move back into the barn?
So excited.
I'm excited. I am
Need sunglasses.
so excited.
Right.
Why is there a water trick looking on the bad boy? Oh, did you see
There's
the
water in the bucket.
water in the bucket? Hey, did you see the front of the Cub? Look at that license plate.
Dang.
Can't tell me nothing.
Where's your other one for that?
I need to get bigger. I tried to use these over here and it just wasn't working. So when we get back in the barn, I can have all my tools again. For weeks now, I've just been using a screwdriver for everything that I need. Turns out I can do a lot with a screwdriver, but I need to get the tools back. Is there a balcony with this? Is that hitting something back there? What's it hitting?
Just the wood piece.
Yeah, it's stuck. Just squished me.
Oh, sorry.
I forgive you for squishing it. Alright, well, that ain't too shabby right there. That's 2 shelves and a lot more to go. Alrighty, got her backed up. I'm hoping that clears that. I'm pretty sure it would. All this stuff's got to come back out. If I don't move this stuff again, I'll be super, super happy. I think something fell up against the door. I heard it when I moved. All right, no, that looks pretty good. Let's see if this thing makes the door. Perfect. And then this should go like that, and we should be able to just push it, I'm guessing. The toolboxes, and then we'll set those up over here. I think it's just me and y'all. I don't know where my helper went. It's hot out. She probably got hot. She might have to help me move those shelves because they're heavy. But everything else, I think I should be able to get by myself. Just with your back. On the concrete. Come on. You can do it. The wheels locked. All right. That's why it's so much nicer. All right. This sushi was a bad choice. Okay.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. What?
People, you had good songs.
Huh?
You had good
Oh, no, you didn't.
That's definitely making the big
No,
deal.
it's not.
Yes, it is. All right, ready? Who's got the spinny wheels? You or me?
You.
I do? No, you. All right. So what do we got going on? Take them a little look-see.
All right. So we got these in here, and then we got this one. We got to put the shelves on. And then we're going to get a smaller one, which Julian's setting up right now. We're going to put that there. And this is going to be the eBay overflow area.
And yard sale stuff.
And yard sale stuff.
So we have really 2 eBay overflows that are not climate controlled, which is fine because a lot of the stuff that comes in here is going to be fast moving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then these actually, this came out of the seamstress locker.
Mm-hmm.
So we got these for, I wouldn't say free, but we got these. These are nice to put stuff on because they're shelves.
And then we lined the toolboxes up really nice. So when you walk in, it actually looks like a garage. We definitely got to get some more Mustang and Bad Boy and Cub Cadet memorabilia.
Now
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the tractor will no longer fit in here unless it goes over there. And I think the Cub Cadet, we're thinking about getting a shed. I know I just talked about how we're not doing this because we have other money going places, but the shed could help out.
Yeah.
People are going to be very upset about this. What are your thoughts about us just tacking this up and taping it?
I think it is what it is. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. It's just a ceiling.
It's an old barn. So,
Yeah.
And it's always going to be an old barn.
Yeah.
That's like this house, we're just trying to get, it's just good enough. It's an old house, 80, 90 years old. You know, just doing the best we can. This is nice.
It is nice.
It's a good
I
one.
think it's a little lopsided.
What?
Yeah,
Where?
this needs to be pushed down more.
Is it really?
You were a little bit more strength on the one side. There you go.
Ah, yeah, there it is.
Nice.
Got up at 5 o'clock in the morning, went to the gym today, and it was rough. Hurting. I usually stay in there an hour. What was I, back in 27 minutes?
Yeah.
It was
Hey, at least you went.
It was a tough day today. Some days you feel much stronger. When you get older, and I'm not, I'm turning 40 probably soon. When you get older, I've realized that the days you feel real strong are starting to get less and less. When I was a young pup, in my 20s, early 30s, I didn't even sleep. I didn't even sleep. This is really wonky over here.
Yeah, that one. There you go. I'm a good supervisor.
Great supervisor. Because that door doesn't open, so we can actually...
On the other side of that.
On the other side of that. And we got one more of these, and then we also have another shelf that's kind of smaller that we're not using in the other area that we can bring in here. I'm singing in the rain. Oh, it's not rain, it's my sweat. What was that? An ice cream truck? Ice cream truck comes down the street, I'm buying an ice cream. For everybody. The whole city block gets an ice cream. The whole city block. When I worked in Columbia, they had pickle trucks.
Pickle trucks?
Yep. And they would come around and sell pickles.
Huh.
Yep. In the hottest summer. Alright. I ate some pickles too. I like pickles. Alright, so this is going right chunk. Perfect. Look at that. Oh man, look at all the space. We're gonna have tons and tons of area to do stuff. And you can still get the cart in here.
Right.
So, and there's water on the ground because we were doing stuff, and this now has that waterproof sealant on it. So you're gonna have that. I didn't clean it up. All right.
Where's the shelves to that?
In there.
Oh, okay.
So those are in there. We'll get those. Now here we kind of got to keep open because we got to get the. You think this is too far? Because you think the cart can make that turn?
Maybe push it a little bit more.
All right. Now we have one more shelf that looks like this, and then.
Just take the cart around that way.
Yep, but you have to have enough room to get the light on. Let's go get it and see exactly how wide it is. Yeah, and then we'll move it around. Yeah. Somebody's cutting a tree down.
That's what it sounds like.
It sounds like they're doing it in our yard. Where are they? Outside.
It actually feels a little bit better in here than it does outside.
Oh yeah. In here it always is 10 degrees cooler.
Yeah.
If there's a temperature, if this had a breeze blowing in here, when we get that door and you open these two up and it has a breeze, it'd be basically the Arctic.
Yeah.
If you look in the corner, there'll be Eskimos just hanging out.
And a polar bear.
And polar bears just hanging out and doing their thing. They'll say, wow, it's frigid in here. You probably need a heater. Because it does stay cooler, like considerably cooler in here. You wouldn't notice that by my face, the profusely sweating, but it is actually not that bad.
Get to the light switch.
Yeah, we just can't put anything there. Put stuff on there, like glassware and stuff. All right, that's a lot of shelf space.
Yeah.
I mean, this is equivalent probably to a 10 by 10 storage unit just right here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty good. We can bring the cart around there. Now, yeah, I guess we can't put anything here.
But you want to be able to move around in here.
Yeah, when we're in here, and also this opens it up to where if we bring in large quantities of stuff,
we can go through it in here.
Go through it here, get the trash can. So this right here will be the no clutter area.
Yeah.
No clutter area. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and start getting everything out of the trailer and bring it in here and see how much stuff we can put in this place. We might run out of room pretty quick. What are you doing?
I'm supervising.
Supervising. You did hang some stuff up. I like how you hung this up and then you can't see that. Got the Mustang in here. We need to fold these up. You got Rat Fink over there. Remember, this is going to be the bay that's open. Right now, I got the jack stands over there and some other stuff. And then over here, again, we're keeping it clear for eBay stuff. We do have some eBay stuff already coming in. And it's looking good. I think this is going to be... It's still got a lot of stuff in the... trailer though. I didn't realize how much stuff we had in the trailer, but I mean, I ain't even near. I still got all those big black bins up there, some random stuff. It has been hours later and it doesn't look like I've done anything, right?
You've done stuff.
You've done some stuff too.
I have done some stuff.
She's been, I got her a fan. I got her a bigger fan back there. So that's a big fan of hers. This is what we got left right there. And then we also have a whole bunch of stuff in this side that has to come in here also. But we're filling it up pretty quick. Kinda over here, woodworking stuff. All this is eBay stuff right here, and then eBay stuff back there. But we still have all this shelf space for eBay, which is good because we need it, because a lot of that stuff on the other side is going to come over here. But it's actually taking a lot longer putting it back than it did getting it out of here. I was done in like a couple hours before. Now I think I've been out here 5, 6, 7 hours. Still doing it.
We were done.
We were done.
You said you were done in a couple hours. We were done in a couple hours. I hope you load that trailer.
It is going on 5 o'clock or a little bit after, and I have to tell you that I am whooped. That was a day. We're gonna go ahead and show you the inside of the garage. It's pretty much done, other than just, you know, the intake. We might move the tractor in, but I'm gonna wait 28 days for the concrete to be cured, because that does weigh super heavy. And before we pull in any cars, I want 1 month on the concrete so it is 100% cured, so we don't crack it. It just looks so good. That stuff right there needs to go in the house. That's some Mustang stuff. And then Kayla is over here getting weeds or something. We got so many weeds. It's crazy. Are you getting vines and weeds? You got weedy vines. What you got going on here, darling? Whole bunch. Look at it. Next year, we're going to do the all this. We're going to do the...
We're cleaning it out.
You're going to get rid of everything?
Everything.
and just have metal flowers?
Metal flowers.
Metal flowers. So it turns...
I'm telling you what, these weeds are...
out of control. Yeah, we sprayed them with vinegar. I think they liked it.
Well, the rain is just washing the stuff away. It doesn't even...
Kind of like the itsy bitsy spider. Just washing down the spout again. So let's go ahead. We did all this cleaning in this building today. This looks absolutely awesome. And that was a lot of work. This is a lot more work than one would think, right?
Yes.
Going in here and cleaning all of this out. Everything has been taken upstairs, and also Dad took a whole bunch of stuff to the booth and then some other stuff. But this was a lot. Now tomorrow's Saturday and we're going to get up. It's supposed to rain. Is it supposed to rain? I can't remember, but I think we have the ending of the storage unit in Woodrow. We're going to do that tomorrow. This ladder right here, that can go inside the, we actually use ladders all over. So it can stay here. It can go in the barn. It can go upstairs. It can go in the house. We actually need multiple 6-foot ladders to use them all the time. This is good. Let's go ahead and check out the garage. Now I know a lot of people are against not doing anything with the ceiling, right? But it's just too much. We
need the space.
Yep, and we're working on something big. And like I said before, Kayla wants it. Actually, it was her idea. And I was like, you know what, that's an excellent idea, but we don't know if we can actually afford it yet. So we're not going to say anything about it. But if we get it, everything we got is going to go into this, and it's going to look amazing. But are you ready for the eBay garage? Just pan over. All right, so look, you got the first bay. We were going to do shelves over here. Turns out we just held up. I mean, we just did a whole bunch of signs, which looks epic. And then you got over here, we got the Ford hood that eventually will go on the wall somewhere, correct? And then on this bay, this is where we're going to intake everything. So, you know, we can bring the tractor in this door, intake everything right here, and then go ahead and go through it. We can pile it up over here. And then the tools, I still got to go through the tools right here. That's the stuff I was using the other day. Little workshop here for something we got to take things apart. That's what this is going to be used for. And, you know, you got to put little Mustang things here and there. And then when you walk over into this area, all eBay or yard sale stuff ready to roll. We still have tons of space here. Tons of space. So I don't think we're going to run out of space anytime soon, right? Because we went through the seamstress locker very, very quickly. And we're already selling stuff in the booth. Yeah. My mom's been putting stuff in and it's been selling absolutely quick. But that was a day. I don't know how long this video is. I can't think of anything else to say other than I'm sorry if you wanted a ceiling. You ain't getting one. This is the way we're doing it. And like I said, it's just, we're taking too long and we need it. We needed this space right this second because of tomorrow. And it's supposed to rain for the next week. So, and then right here, we are going to do the trench drain. But the ditch is already drained really well. So when I open up the ditch even more, I think it's gonna be perfect out there, right? I mean, it is draining very good. The backyard is still wet, but it's not as bad as it was, and there's no water backed up. So all that's perfect. But I think I'm gonna go ahead, probably get these big heavy boots off. They're my favorite boots though.
I don't wear boots because they're too hot.
And they are heavy, but I have to say, we watched the Scots, is that their name? From Newfoundland. And they always wear rubber boots. And some people are asking about it. I'll tell you what, rubber boots is the strap, because these are steel toe rubber boots, but they also got good soles. And they're very comfortable. They're hot, I will tell you that. They are warm on the feet. But when we were working today, I don't have to worry about anything hitting me. I ain't got to worry about anything cutting me. And I like them that they're high, because you go back in the weeds, you know, snakes can't come up and bite you in the calf and stuff. So that's it. This is done. We finally moved in, and we are good to go on that. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Like I said, I have no clue how long this is, but we got a lot done today. Dad was here. He did the plumbing. We're going to go ahead and put insulation on the pipes later on. People are like, you didn't insulate the pipes. We're going to do that. And we cleaned everything. We got everything ready. And then tomorrow is a storage unit day. So we need to rest up for that, because it's going to be an all-dayer, and we got to beat the rain. So I do appreciate everybody watching. Remember, I'll catch you on the next one.